ask the question. Okay, are you ready to start?
Aloha, my name is Mayumi. Thank you for watching us here in Punahou. We are going to sing you a song. It is called Aloha.
Okay. Aloha, Mayumi. Should I? You want to talk there?
Sure.
Okay. Hang on 1 sec.
It's mommy.
Mommy!
Aloha, everyone. Hi, babe.
Aloha, Mommy.
Aloha, Punahou Kindergarten.
Aloha.
Okay, last 2 rows, please.
Aloha.
Last 2 rows.
Hello.
Okay.
There's a little word, only 5 letters. There's a little word, over and over. There's a little word, will live forever. A-L-O-H-A, aloha to you. A-L-O-H-A, aloha to you.
And you may sit down.
Thank you for that beautiful mele. Aloha. Good morning.
Mommy.
And you can look right in the camera.
Go ahead.
Aloha.
Aloha e. Papa. Aloha e, Papa.
Aloha, eh?
I have a question for you.
Hold on 1 second.
I have.
I have a question for you. What do you do? Okay, so see, now there's Papa.
Hi.
Say hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa. What?
Okay, say it real loud in here.
Hi, Kahai.
Say aloha.
Aloha e.
I have a question for you.
I have a question for you.
What do you do?
What do you do if you run out of food and water?
Okay.
Wait, let's see if you heard the question.
Oh, that's a great question. What do we do when we run out of food and water? You know, before we get to the point where we actually run out, we start we start where everybody starts eating less and drinking less water. So we conserve. We start going into a conservation time to just use whatever we need to keep everybody healthy, just to get through that period.
Okay.
That's it.
Mommy. Aloha, my name is Heidi. How do you know which way to go?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that question. Can you repeat it, please?
Aloha, my name is Heidi. How do you know which way to go?
Oh, hi Heidi. Wonderful question. So, our navigators on board the Tuva'a have been training for years to understand how to use the sun during the day, the ocean swells and the wind during the day, and the stars, the moon, and ocean swells and wind at night. And that's their compass. And on board Hokulea and Hikianalia, we also have a canoe compass that's built in to the canoe, and it works with our star compass, which is our horizon all around us. So with those clues that nature provides, that's how our navigators help keep us going in the direction that they expect and they want to go in. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Aloha. My name is Tanoa. How many legs are you each going on?
Tano, I'm sorry, I didn't get that question. Can you repeat it, please?
Aloha. My name is Tanoa. How many legs are you going on?
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for that, Tanoa. I will be helping with this. So a leg is each individual journey. So from Hawaii to Tahiti was the first leg, and I was a part of that. I was lucky to be a part of that. And then this is for this year. This is my second leg from Samoa to New Zealand, and I'll probably be sticking to that kind of schedule every year. Maybe going on 2 legs a year and helping out. We have a lot of other captains and others that will be helping to do that. So for myself, it would probably be about 2 legs a year. So after 3.5 years, I would imagine I would probably go on 6 or 7 legs altogether.
Aloha, my name is Chloe. What happens if there's no wind?
Okay. Great question. What happens if there's no wind? Well, we put up the sunshade and we wait for the wind. Because after all, Hokulea is a sailing, we're powered by the wind. So in the absence of the wind, we're not going anyplace. So at that point, we'll just put up the sunshade and keep everybody out of the heat and the sun. And we rest and we wait for the wind to come back. That's it.
Aloha, my name is Luke. What do you enjoy about the voyage?
Oh, Luke, mahalo for that question. What do I worry about for the voyage? You know, as a captain, you worry about a lot of things. You know, this particular voyage is 1,600 miles, 1,600 miles. We're actually going to be at sea for around, say, 15 to 16 days. So you worry about the safety of the crew, you worry about the health of the crew. You're constantly alert to the weather, and so those are the types of things that I wouldn't say so much worries, but they're on your mind, and I guess maybe they are worries, but they're on your mind, and you're looking after everyone. But ultimately, it's the safety and health of the crew that is our biggest concern, that we always have our attention on. That's it.
Okay. Aloha, my name is Brayden. What is your favorite? Who cooks food for you on the boat? What's your favorite food?
Aloha, Braden. Thank you for that. So on both va'a, on each va'a, we have a designated cook who really looks after all of the food, and but on board everyone helps. So we do have our main cook, but everyone pitches in and they help. And so sometimes others will cook meals. Personally, my favorite meal on board is fresh fish. So we have fishing lures in the water every day. We're fish constantly, and so we finally do land fish, which we do occasionally. That's my favorite meal, and many of the people on board. Over.
Aloha A, my name is Ashley. My question is, how many people can fit on the hokulea?
Oh. Aloha, Ashley. That's a wonderful question. On Hokulea, the most people that we would take on a long voyage is 14. And depending on how rough the seas are going to be, we will take like 12. And we have sailed with only 10. And that's enough to keep us healthy and safe and a good working group. But the most we would take would be 14. That's it.
Aloha, my name is Kylie. Where are you going and why?
Aloha, Kylie. Man, you guys got the best questions. So, from Samoa, we're going to go to down to Tonga, and the reason we're going, and then ultimately to New Zealand, to Aotearoa. We're going back to Tonga on the way to reconnect with our cousins down there. And when I say cousins, everyone in Polynesia are related. Related to some degree. The relation goes thousands of years back. So we're going there to relearn and to rediscover our connections and to celebrate our similarities and our collective, our relationship. That's one thing. And then to share, to learn from them and to share what we've learned along the way. To New Zealand, we're going back there. That's our old familial connections back there as well, family connections. And New Zealand is a place, the end of the line for this year for voyaging, and this is a setting off point for next year. But mainly, through the voyaging, these are the ancestral voyaging routes that the voyaging canoes did before. So we're going back to reestablish them and to relearn, rediscover. That's it.
Aloha A. Aloha A. My name is Hunter. How does the hokulea flow without tipping over?
Oh. Aloha, Hunter. Thank you for that question. The way hokulea, we keep her from tipping over is, first of all, to keep a va'a, any type of va'a stable, is you keep her, you keep the water out, and you keep her high and dry, and you don't overload her. So, but she's okay and she's stable. At sea, when the weather and the swells are big and the wind is strong, you reduce the amount of sail that you have up. So if we have big sails up, we'll take those down and put smaller sails, and that keeps the canoe stable. And then we'll constantly watch to make sure water is not leaking into the hulls, and we'll keep the hulls dry. And then the other way is just using really good sailing skills. We'll have the steersman, we'll set the sails accordingly, and the steersman will keep a nice course. So it's really about working hard and being on top of things when the weather gets rough. And that's how we keep the from tipping over. That's it.
Aloha, my name is Chase. How does the hokulea move without paddles?
All right. Aloha, Chase. Thank you for that. So hokulea is a sailing va'a. So she has 2 big sails, and that's where her power comes from. She doesn't. She's really too big to paddle. We have paddled her in the past, but the water has to be completely flat with no wind, and we don't go very far very fast. So it's extremely exhausting. But mainly, she's a sailing vessel. So all the power that moves her through the water comes from the wind in her sails.
Aloha, my name is Nicholas. My question is, what do you do at each stop?
Oh, what's that? What do you do at each stop? What do you do at each stop, Nicholas? Aloha, Nicholas. I'm so glad you asked that question. That's a great question. We, on this voyage, at each stop, first we're greeted by the community, we get to know the community, and then we organize educational opportunities so we can interact with the schools and other parts of the community. So we do a lot of education. We also do learning journeys that the community sets up, and so we go out and we see what we learn about all the wonderful things that they're doing here that are very unique, and we're able to take that and share that with others, back home in Hawaii and in others abroad, to kind of take that that vision of those ideas that they put together that's making a difference. We do that, and all in all, and then we also always need, the crew is always taking care of the canoes, doing things to look after the canoes, keeping the canoes healthy and looking after each other. So when we get ready to move on, the canoe's in good shape, the crew's in good shape, and we've established a nice relationship with the community. So those are the kind of things that we've been doing daily.
So I think these are good questions. Maybe we have time for 2 more.
Okay.
Aloha, it's Alexa. What do you enjoy doing the most?
Sweet. Say it again with a loud voice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Louder.
Aloha, my name is Alexa. What do you enjoy the most?
Oh, what do I enjoy the most? Thank you for that question. That's a tough question. I do enjoy. I I enjoy the learning and the rediscovery process the most. You know, and so when we get to see, or even when we're on land, learning meeting all these wonderful new people that are so hospitable and kind, and learning about their place and what they do to what they're doing to care for their home and to make it a better place. I really enjoy that because it's something that we can take home and use that type of unique knowledge. I like that on land. At sea, I like being able to see the sunrises and the different sunrises, sunsets, what they teach us, and every day, all the little things that happen and the people that we're with, that we learn, little gems of knowledge and that we treasure for the rest of our lives. So that's what I enjoy the most.
Aloha, my name is Mayumi. What do you want children around the world to learn from you?
Mayumi, can you? Mayumi, I'm sorry, I missed part of the question.
Say it loud again.
Aloha, my name is Mayumi. What do you want children around the world to learn from you?
Oh, okay, got it. Got it, Mayumi, thank you. You know, I mean, when we think about the children around the world, we want them to learn how special they are and their place in this world, and they can make a difference. You guys truly can make a difference, and I think you know that. You know, and then the other thing that is that with this idea of Malama Honua, it is our time now as adults and like the older generation to help foster that, you know, to help you guys understand that and learn that, and with the idea that when you become in our place older, that just becomes a natural part of your life. You know, how to take care of others, how to take care of your environment, how to take care of, you know, things around you to make the world around us that much better. And with everything else we do and we enjoy, just having that at a natural part of our way of being, I think, you know, we're on the right track.
Okay. Dolphins and explorers, we have to be respectful of their time. They have to go back and they have to work on the bot. I'm going to say mahalo and aloha. Aloha.
Mahalo and aloha.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Uncle Bruce.
Hey, mahalo to you guys. Mahalo to you guys for joining.
Starting class,
Thank you guys for
a really
joining
good
us.
question.
And
Mama Mickey.